The oil industry reminds me of something that Sally Ann Kinahan said from Dublin, Tony Benn. She talked about the Irish economy as being open, in the same way that maybe the oil plants weren't so efficient, they weren't so regulated, the Irish economy wasn't so open necessarily, it was just opened by deregulators. How do you reverse that trend today? And speak as somebody who has lived through various cycles of nationalization. In the U.S., the word nationalization is kind of the ultimate regulation, sends alarm bells chiming from coast to coast in this country. Is it any different where you are?
Well, I think what's interesting is to understand politically why this happened. Because if I look back at Roosevelt's New Deal, and the welfare state that Labour introduced in Britain after the war with a free national health service and all sorts of rights that people have never had before. And then we came to what I think of as a counter-revolution of Reagan and Thatcher. Reagan tried to wind up the New Deal, and Thatcher tried to wind up the welfare state. And what she did was to attack the unions, strangle local government, privatise the assets that had been reconstructed with public money, and deregulate. And I think the deregulation is the cause of most of the problems. Now, the word nationalization has many meanings. I mean, often Hitler nationalized, Mussolini nationalized, so it's got nothing to do with the left. It's a question of in whose interests is the economy run. And I think we're in a situation now where people who've been told for years, oh, leave it to the market, they'll do it, they know what's going on, government keep out. People realize if the government keeps out, this is the sort of crisis you have. And so it's not a question of ideology so much, it's a question of common sense telling you that when you have a problem of this kind, the people you elect are the people who ought to sort it out, and not the people who have the wealth and run the world. So I put it in very simple terms, and if certain words frighten the United States, well, there are some words that frighten me, including imperialism.